What up, fam? We got some Big Brother live feed updates. So here we go again. You know the saying, expect the unexpected. In my last video, I talked about the house flipping to blindside their dictator HOH, Sam. Because basically he's just being a hypocrite. Everything he was mad about Riley's HOH, he's basically doing 10 times worse. I also said in that video that the flip decision was going to change 100 more times because there was still too much time between that day and Thursday. Suri pulled Jared in a corner and told him that she just needed a hug. After all the back and forth, she just needed a real moment in the middle of this game. She tells him he's doing great and she's taking notes. Suri talks to Jared, Izzy, and Corey and says, "We are not flipping today. It's Riley and that's that. I'm going to tell Riley everyone is just still up in the air." Jared responds by saying Riley targets Hissam and then floaters like Red and Bowie, but she has high potential of not including us in her crew. They all agree that they need to pull Cameron into the fold because Jag and Blue talk bad about him, so they can use him to get on their side of the house. Riley makes another plea to Jared and Izzy. She takes this moment to say that if she leaves and Cameron stays, Cameron is going to be Team Hisam to survive in the house. Miss Felicia checks in with Jared and confirms that they are getting Riley out. Jared says yes. He says it's not Riley's fault, but he is seeing all these people willing to toss their own game for hers. Miss Felicia agrees and says they are 4 strong and we all see it. Suri checks in with Red. She tells him that the other side of the house said they will put up Red and Bowie, and Red agrees that he's been thinking the same thing. Red then has a conversation with Hisam, and Hisam says if this vote is 4-7, we know exactly where those 4 votes are, and then we are gonna gun for them. Hisam then has a conversation with Izzy and Cameron. Hisam says apparently Matt was upset that I basically told him be careful voting for her. Cam responds, well, that's understandable. And then Hisam goes, really? And Izzy responds with, Hisam, I do think you are missing a bit of the human puppy dog thing. Of course he's gonna vote for her to stay. Izzy then checks in with Jared and says, me and Moms was talking and I think we can't keep doing this back and forth. Jared says, so we vote and Riley out. Izzy responds with yes. She keeps calling me and Suri the deciders. The more combos I have with her, I'm like, this isn't the way to go. Mikal and America check in with each other. They talk about not feeling like they are part of the decision making on either side of their groups. So they decide to make a secret alliance and be the secret agents of their groups and to check in with each other to make sure neither one of them are going on the block with their other team. Riley is upset and in her emotions today because she's not really sure what her future holds. She's not 100% convinced that she's staying or going. Matt comforts her and he decides that because it might be her last day in the house, that he's gonna tell her he has a crush on her. After she leaves the room, Matt looks defeated. And that's your update. Tonight is the eviction night. Who do you think's going home? Is it for sure Riley? Do you think they'll flip again last minute and Cameron's going home? And who do you want to see be the next HOH? Leave me a comment.